And the green flag is out. Good jump for the 19 of Fierek. He goes side by side with the 72. Giroux will fall in line. And now Vermash looks to go around the outside.
Yeah, Fierek got a nice start there. That second place machine, that's the 72 of Giroux in there. And look at the battle for third now. Comes Vermash in that 01, I believe.
Yeah, some great side-by-side racing back through the field as everybody out front is trying to get a chase on this guy. Carson Fierek, winner of the first 2 rounds of the year. He will wrap up lap number 1. By the way, after this race, we'll get a chance to bring JD back in a few minutes because he's got a cool backstory behind Blake, who we're seeing on track with us for the first time this year, this weekend. So we'll be able to have a really cool backstory actually behind that young man behind the wheel of the 12 a little bit later on, as everyone right now, though, continuing to chase down your championship points leader, Carson Fierek.
Carson Fierek looking very smooth on that. Player's got a real nice lead. There's a good shot of Carson. That inside ski will pick up slightly as Giroux now maybe starting to close slightly. Easton Giroux out of Flint, Michigan on his players.
This is exactly what Easton did in the heat race. He just hunted Fierek and eventually was able to make the move, and he might be looking to do the same right here.
Yeah, I think he's closing every lap. He's getting a little close now. He's only about 6 sled links back. Easton Giroux is he'll close even more now on Fierek as they head down that back straightaway towards turn 3.
Giroux on that Polaris Indy's got a lot of straight line speed. He'll make a move here and follow in the tracks of the 19. He's going to have a chance to, I think, set him up here in 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's closed within 3 now as he's going to look on the inside. Giroux on the outside. There's Fierek now. He'll poke the nose in there as they're side by side coming off turn 2.
Giroux feeds him the nose, looking to make the same move as a pickup of the left ski is there for Fierek that he did in the heat race and move Easton Giroux to the lead.
Boy, a nice pass, a nice smooth ride for that 72 Easton Giroux. Fierek fighting back, though, on the outside. Again, they're side by side coming off turn 4.
Fierek sending it into 3 and 4, trying to hang on out there. Let's see if he can get the run down the front stretch. Ski to ski again across the line.
Oh, what a race that is, as they'll come up to some lap traffic there. Giroux just by a half a sled link, but Fierek on the gas. He's going to go by on the outside.
Good use there of that lap traffic by Fierek puts him back in front, but I don't think Giroux's done yet. He's got a big run right here.
Yeah, that Polaris maybe just a little more speed, straightaway speed. Giroux coming back on the inside. Fierek now, Giroux right alongside as they head down towards 3.
Fierek slides up the racetrack, trying to keep the fight on against the charging Easton Giroux. He'll keep the nose in front across the line for the time being. We're at the halfway point.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than that. Look at there as those two continue to battle for that first spot. Easton Giroux in the 72, Carson Fierek in that number 19.
Saw the big lift of the left front ski right there, and that is allowed for Giroux to take off out front. So Easton Giroux, to the point, he was able to run away when he got the lead last time. Let's see if he does the same. Fierek closing a little bit on the entry of 3.
Fierek's coming back. He lost some ground, but he's making it back up now as he closes again up on the back end of your leader in that 72, Easton Giroux.
Beginning lap 7 of 10 right here as Giroux has got the lead, and Fierek is doing anything he can to try to complete a season sweep and get back around the 72 and make sure it's not deja vu from the heat race.
That inside ski lifting up on Giroux there as he fights to keep that left side of that machine down there now as they head down the back straightaway. Again, got a bit more of a lead on that second place, that number 19, Carson Fierek.
All right, let's see the move that Fierek has on the entry of the corner. Both sleds using that middle groove, and Fierek even shading a little bit higher. He's got a good run this time, carrying all that speed down the stretch.
Yeah, Fierek on the outside got some smooth line there as he's pulled right up alongside again of Giroux now as they head towards turn 2.
3 laps to go. Easton Giroux the lead. Carson Fierek around the outside, the points leader. He won the first 2 rounds of the year, but boy, he's got a fight on his hands if he's going to be able to sweep the season.
It doesn't get any better than that, Nate. Right now you're seeing, again, Fierek's mounting another challenge on your leader, Giroux in that 72. They'll pull alongside down the front straightaway.
Fierek's been a bit stronger the last couple laps. He's trying the outside. He's got to run again. 2 to go with the stripe. What a battle this is going to be.
Yeah, way on the outside. Fierek again trying to use a sweep down and make the move on Giroux, but Giroux able to hold him off as they head down the back straight.
Once again, a bit of a run using that outside lane for Carson Fierek down the backstretch. Nobody giving way. A lap and a half to go.
Wow, they're going to come off 3 and 4 pretty well side by side for the last lap. Fierek maybe a nose out now in front of Giroux. He's made the pass. As they head, it's going to be 1 to go.
He was able to use lap traffic before, has to try to do it again. White flag is in the air. They're going to look to split Wolfgang right here. Fierek way up the racetrack, and that allows the 72 to get the nose back in. They'll look to go to the outside of Wolfgang here.
Yeah, Giroux's got to go out to the middle, get around Wolfgang on the inside, and he's able to do it as he's got a 2-sled link advantage down the back straightaway. Watch the last corner. It's going to be close.
A power move there from Easton Giroux. Can Carson Fierek answer? He sweeps to the outside looking for the lead. Nose to tail. Fierek able to complete the pass. Giroux's not done yet. Gave him a nose to the inside. And Carson Fierek will sweep the season in Junior 340. What a race.
Wow, what a pass that was as Fierek just able to hold that throttle mash down into that turn 3 area. He got around Giroux and he stayed right there as they brought him to the line. Carson Fierek, your winner. Easton Giroux second. There's a good look at Fierek there now as he waves to the crowd. Great race.
Wow, completes a season sweep, picks up a championship. Jake Fiebig, by the way, coming home in the 3rd spot. That was very, very impressive, and we'll wait to get a word with the champion here in just a few minutes. Before we do, though, JD Hawk, you had an interesting point to make on Blake Ufer, who's got a really interesting